It is The Last Stand. I'm Brian Custer. We bring you the biggest names in the sport. Joining me today is one of the elite top guys at welterweight, 147. Guy is dynamite. He's unbeaten. It's Boots. Jaron Boots Ennis, the pride of Philly, back on The Last Stand. What's up, my brother?
What's going on?
It's good to have you. So you're back in the ring, man. You took on here Roy Mondvia, hard-punching guy who took on Rashidi Ellis. Everyone thought Ellis was going to win that fight. Knocks him down in the final 2 rounds, pulls out a victory. Talk to me about this guy, why him, and what do you think that victory over him does for you in the welterweight division?
This victory over, Victor Mondvia is going to do a lot, and me doing it in a big statement and by stopping him, stopping a puncher like that, it's going to mean a lot, and he was the only guy that was really left, for me to fight, and I knew he was willing to I knew he was going to take it, so, I'm just glad he took it, I'm ready to shine.
Your last fight, I thought it was good for you because you did go all 12. You had a guy who, look, watching the fight, it looked like he was trying to survive. That was me.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to face those guys as you get to that elite level. Took a lot of criticism for the fight because they were just used to you blowing guys out. How did you deal with it?
I deal with, with all that stuff. Like, I really don't, that stuff don't bother me. I don't pay no attention to that and stuff. But, that was great for me to go 12 rounds, and I learned from that, I learned just not going there looking for the knockout. I just gotta go back to having fun and doing what I usually do. Just take my time, and not look for it and let it come to me. And that's what we're gonna do.
I know as the number of times I've talked to you, you've always talked about, I need big fights at 147. I need the big names. And you talked about fighting Errol. You talked about fighting Bud. All of a sudden, the fight they were going to have it falls apart. And you're thinking maybe, okay. Yeah. But then it comes back, right. And now it's happening. It's just your reaction when you heard that those guys were going to fight.
It was like pros and cons. I was happy, that they're going to fight because so that way they can get out the way or they can just, fight each other and then fight me. I get the winner, but, and then the cons was just like dang, I want to fight them now because I'm tired of fighting, the lower guys. I want to show my skills and my ability against the elite guys, the top guys. And like I said before, I know I'm the best 147 pounder in the world. I need an opportunity to, to showcase my skills against these top guys, and after this fight, hopefully after they do their thing and fight each other and hopefully I get the winner,
Do you think in your heart of hearts, if you're being realistic, do you think you'll ever get them? Only for the simple fact they've talked about a rematch. Obviously, whoever loses, there's going to be a rematch. And then they even talked about we may even have a trilogy because then they may have to move up. And in your heart of hearts, do you think will you ever get a chance to fight those guys?
Hopefully that's my goal. I want to fight the top guys. I don't even care if it's not a belt on the line. I just want to be able to showcase my skills against those guys. They 2 great fighters. Me being able to showcase my skills against them would be phenomenal and beat them and shut everybody up.
Yeah.
I'm tired of everybody talking.
Break that fight down for me. How do you think that fight's gonna play out?
Between Spence and Crawford.
Yeah.
That's a 50-50 fight. It's a great fight. It's gonna come down to whoever in the best shape, whoever the hungriest, the meanest, and whoever ready to take them titles and willing not to break. And that's who's gonna win that fight.
I think it's interesting you gave me that answer because when I was talking with Bud, it was like, hey, look, he has never seen anybody with me, my athleticism, the way I switched, this and that. And Errol was totally different. He said, forget about skill. This fight's all about will.
Yeah.
Who's gonna break? And I break guys. And he was like, that's all it's about.
Yeah. That's what I think it's gonna come down to. Whoever break first.
Yeah.
You could say you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, but you gotta do it when you get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the whole different ball game when you get in there.
Do you have a thought of who will win that fight?
I can't really say. It's a great fight. Though. I can't really say. We're not really gonna know until fight night. And the best man win. Hopefully I get it.